Okay. Wait, did it just go live instead of turning it on? Because last time I did this, it acted different. Hold on. I have to now go check if my stream is actually live or not. Also, hello. I am live.
Lífið allt.
That's an advertisement. Oh. Yeah, I am. Hey, Mr. Crow, how you guys doing? I decided to do like a surprise stream. Basically, I'm being a little bit lazy. So, yeah, so the plan wasn't to go live. But basically, because I lost my voice last week, I didn't manage to do the anniversary event. Or the new quest line. So I've done the new quest line, I recorded it, and as I was recording it, I kept on thinking like, I should have been like really clever and just streamed it. Because now I have to edit the recording of the quest line. But I haven't done the anniversary one yet, and I figured, why not just stream it? I can just stream it, it's gonna be straight to the channel, I don't have to edit, it's way simpler. Also, I don't get a chance to stream here very often. Hey, Kippy! Don't get to see her often. So I was figuring we could have just a moment of just chilling together. It's quite late. It's like, oh my god, Answer's in the background. Oh, the song, it breaks my heart every time. It's just, it went from being like a song that I thought was a little bit sad because of the A Realm Reborn trailer to a song that just kind of punches me in the heart every time I hear it. Oh, it's so pretty. So anyway, I finished all of the modern content. So we might see some characters related to spoilers. I don't know. I don't know what the questline entails. I do know we get like bird mount. We can turn into a phoenix, I think. So that's what we're gonna do. We are gonna do this together, and we're just gonna have a very chill evening. Don't I have to fix the cat? I do have to have... Oh my god, I don't have Katla. No, this won't do. Hold on. Because it was the recording earlier, I turned off her camera. There she is. She's a very tired bean. So she's snoozing away. Being awfully cute. She's had a long day of just having fun, playing around. She's also like slightly upset because I'm home alone. Hubby he's with the in-laws. The sheep are being taken down from the mountain, and now they have to be sorted. So that's what's happening today. And he wants to do that because he finds that to be extremely fun. And I don't go there because I find that to be just horrifying. Not because they're being mean to the sheep or anything. It's just there's like several thousand sheep and bunch of people in one place. And everybody is busy trying to get sheep into like the right areas. And it's so chaotic. And I can't do that, like that much chaos. It's just, I cannot do it. Anyway, we're gonna say hi to Kippy. So, siblings rising. Kippiyaka is looking a worried sister. You see, he had a sister, doesn't he? Oh, if it isn't Melicity, it's always a pleasure, my friend. And how fortuitous that you could appear now, just when I'm in need of help again. Pray hear me out. It does sound like fun, but he would be preoccupied with petting the sheep. Yeah, same. You see, my brother recently wrote saying that he wished to meet me in Ulda during the Rising celebration. However, he appointed hour has come and gone. But I see neither hide nor hair of him. I've checked all the likely places in the city to no avail, and I'm beginning to worry. If it isn't too much trouble, may I ask you to help me find him? Of course. You're right, Strider. I do spend enough of my work week wrangling small animals as it is. I'm in your debt. Now, my brother is a youth of 16 by the name of Nagi. He recently became an adventurer, something he has aspired to since he was little. Being an adventurer yourself, perhaps you know of him, if not cross paths. Yeah, I think we met at the previous Rising. Oh, yes! I remember him. We met at the previous Rising. He was the one coming through the gate, kind of doing the first time adventurer thing. It was really nice. Not only did you meet him, you helped him on his way, you say? What an amazing coincidence. That being said, it doesn't necessarily mean you would know where he is now. If he isn't in the city, though, chances are he went outside on some business. To begin with, I propose we split up and make inquiries in case someone has seen him. If you could focus on this area, I shall speak with those in the quicksand. Afterward, let's reconvene by the entrance to the tavern. Sure. Yeah, I remember him. He had like the same cinematic as like everyone has when they're entering the city. It was a really cool callback. Oh, I like this stage. It's really nice. Oh, hello, Nunra. Nora. Greetings, adventurer. A part of the Rising celebration, we are currently preparing an exciting game. Ooh. Will take a little longer, however, and we ask your patience in the meantime. There is a game? Okay. My interest has been piqued. Greetings, adventurer. How may I assist you? Have you seen like a blonde cat boy? Oh, Nagi, I understand he's doing some work for the Wandering Minstrel. I dare say his client can point you in the right direction, if you can track the man down. That is, I'm afraid I don't know his whereabouts at present. So we need to find the Wandering Minstrel. I always like this one, because this is apparently the original model for Minfilia from like 1.0. But I did stop by and like buy all this stuff earlier this week, because that was the only thing I could really do. When you don't have a voice, you can at least go and check out the vendors. Something you need? Yeah, have you seen a blonde cat boy around here? Oh, Nagi, I know the sprightly lad. Couldn't say where he is now, but last I saw him, he mentioned taking on some delivery work. He's a curious one, he is. Gets along with everyone well enough, but doesn't seem to like working in a team. What with talk of bandits prowling the road of late, I can't help but worry. Yep, there are 2 new songs and a poster. I got both of them. All of it. Put the poster even in my house. Now the minstrel was here last time, but he's not here this time. Hello, Bran. Something I can do for you, adventurer? Have your business with Bran best stated quickly. Might you talk about yourself in the third person? This gas has lead to follow and includes an incident to investigate for the Harbor Herald. You do talk about yourself in the third person. Okay, I see. With apologies, I haven't seen this Nagi. As a matter of fact, I've been rather busy working on my upcoming piece of The Rising. Why, just earlier, I was interviewing the ever-enigmatic Wandering Minstrel, who got another unusual venturer in Offen. The Latter Forest, he calls it. If that piques your interest, I recommend you go see the man. He's at the Gold Court, over at the steps of Thal. It appears Nagi is carrying out some work for the Wandering Minstrel. If you talk to the man at the Gold Court, you should be able to learn more. Yes. Oh, do I not want to fetch his sister? I like the flags and everything. I like how they decorate so nicely. Hello, Yoshi. How you doing? Ah, my dear friend, what a pleasant surprise it is. I trust you've been keeping well. Now then, how might this minstrel be at service? I'm looking for Nagi. So Nagi's sister wishes to find him. Indeed, I have entrusted him with a task and have an inkling as to where he might be. As you might have heard, on the occasion of the Rising celebration, I am hosting an exhibit called the Letter Forest. All are invited to anonymously submit letters to this forest and express their gratitude and encouragement for another, and all may peruse the letters at their leisure. Now, in order to collect missives from the outside of Ul'dah, I have dispatched a chocobo carrier. Nagi is escorting said carrier. When he contacted me on Link Pearl a while ago, he said that they had emerged from the 12th Wood on their way back to Ul'dah. Given the hour, they should have already arrived. I know not what is causing the delay, but might I trouble you to look for them? I would go myself, except I'm needed here at the present. Aye, aye. I am truly grateful. In case it helps, the carriage was meant to pass through Blackbrush Station, so perhaps you could take your search to that area? I pray that nothing has befallen them. So these are letters. For a second there, I was wondering why they had the Danish flag all over the place. Like the reverse Danish flag, because it's like red and white in the middle. Still. Greetings and welcome to the Letter Forest. Displayed here are messages of gratitude and encouragement which folk the realm over have anonymously written. It comes to no surprise, but no few messages are addressed to adventurers. Now we're still in the midst of preparation, but I should be pleased to guide you when all is in readiness. Please return anon. Do we get to read some of these letters? Oh my gosh! Wait. Look at this minion! It's like tiny Tataru from the east. Aww. Okay, and now we've been suitably distracted by way too cute of a Lala. Wait, I need... Yes. Let's go to the Adventurers Guild, find the sister, tell her that he is outside the city and probably being attacked by bandits. So we're gonna have to assist with that. The stopping the bandits, not the attacking. Though that would be really funny to show up like warrior of light, like, hey, I came to save you, but I decided to rob you instead. There you are. Were you able to learn aught of Nagi? Yep. Oh, hello. You just popped into existence? Escorting a carriage for the minstrel. So that is the way of it. As suggested, let us take ourselves to the Blackbrush Station and try searching in the vicinity. Yes. Now I'm really, like, curious if the stream is gonna be okay, because Answers is playing in the background. And it's one of the songs they tend to copyright claim. But I've never had any issues with them like copyright claiming it. They just go like, we own the song, and I go, yes you do. And they haven't done any strikes or anything, so I'm hoping that it remains the same. We will find out. It's such a nice weather. I recorded the other questline earlier. The new adventurer is dead. Happy anniversary. Oh, that would be hilarious. It's like, no, nobody takes my place. But yeah. I recorded the other questline, the Lewis War questline earlier, and it was raining like the entire time. It was terrible. Need to get help. Oh, hello, merchant. Felicity, no sooner did I arrive than this man came running out of breath. You're an adventurer. Thank the 12. It's the bandits from the Quiver on Mans. They've fallen on a chocobo carrier over by the clutch. The carrier only had one guard, and he was sorely outnumbered. Please, you must help him. That has to be Nagi. With me, Melisity. I don't think I want to have you with me. Not sure you can fight. Probably gonna be a bit more of a liability. Oh my god, he's being attacked by a bunch of Lalafels. I'm sorry. It's so hard to take it seriously when it's a bunch of Lalafels. And I know because I'm one. Damn it. There's no end to them. We have you now, you stubborn little shite. Enough! Leave my little brother alone, or 12 as my witness, you will receive such a thrashing as you've never known. From this fearsome adventurer here, there is... Of course, yes, I will beat you. And I don't have to be ashamed of it because we're the same size. Oh my god, he has a star on his cheek. That's no ordinary woman. Retreat! I love the two of them have like intimidating face paint and one of them is like, I'm gonna put a star. Are you alright, Nagi? Sister! And Melisity too. That you should be here. That should be the one to come to my aid. Thank you. So, how you been? Had fun adventuring? You remember? I've been well, more than well. I'm sorry, I didn't come when I said I would, sister. Rest assured, I'm not too badly hurt. There's a relief. I like to take a proper look at your wounds back in the city. I must say, I was quite surprised to learn that you had met Melisity. She helped me when I first arrived in Ul'dah. From registering as an adventurer to completing my first task. She kindly showed me the ropes. I'm trying to like guard off the cat because she's trying to sit on the keyboard. I'm being mean to her. You look really dumb right now. No, stop that. Okay, hold on. This is what I'm dealing with. That's my keyboard. That's the box of random stuff I'm trying to use to keep the cat away. Are you gonna... And now she's going, like, under here. Welcome to gaming with a cat. It is an adventure. Anyway, she helped me when I first arrived in Ul'dah. From registering as an adventurer to completing my first task. She kindly showed me the ropes. Now, I had suspected that you were a great adventurer, but to send your foes running without even drawing your weapon, that's incredible. I'm alarmed that you've been an adventurer this long, and you don't know who I am. Oh, I still have a long way to go, embarrassing myself like I did. If I want sister's approval, I need to grow stronger and be able to fight on my own. You know your sister is right in front of you. My approval? Oh hey! It's a friend. But first things first. Bremont and I have a delivery to make to the Rising. If you'll excuse me, we'll be hurrying back to Ul'dah. Let us head back then. I had a mind to pay the minstrel a visit in any case. Why, you coming around now? What the... Go there. Ah, kitties. Oh, thank you for teleporting me. Thank you to you, Nagi is safe. Still, what you said about making it on his own weighs on my mind. Sister was not too gentle dressing my wounds. Perhaps he's annoyed I didn't show up as promised. I think she's just worried about you. Welcome back, my friends. Pleased as I am to see that Nagi is safe and well. Rising attendants inform me they now have all the letters. With this, we may proceed with the letters forest as planned. Thanks to you, Nagi. I'm so sorry I'm late. You see, I got attacked by a bunch of Lalafels, and they just threatened my shins, and I couldn't take it anymore. Were it not for Melicity here, there's no telling what might have become of the letters and Bremont. The Lalafels probably would have cooked him alive and eaten him. In the end, I was utterly useless. So, that is how it happened. And Nagi's client? Allow me to thank you as well for coming to his aid. Any time. That being said, my boy, you were far from useless. Nay, you bravely defended the carriage until help arrived. There is no need to belittle yourself so. Well, Melicity didn't need to rely on anyone. No, she drove off the bandits with nary more than a stern look. I couldn't hold a candle to her. Like her, I want to be able to deal with any problems without help. Otherwise, I can't claim to be an adventurer worth his salt. Without help? You two need to stop, voicing all the thoughts that go through your head. And just talk about things instead. Tell me, Nagi, all this time have you been working alone? Even for dangerous tasks? That's right. A worthy adventurer doesn't rely on others. If I'm to be the kind of adventurer you approve of, I must be able to handle anything by myself. I see. How did he come to that conclusion? If that is what you believe, then I cannot consent to you being an adventurer any longer. Return to our village and start over. But you were so happy for me when I became an adventurer. I'm working so hard to succeed, to prove that you have what it takes, but now you've developed a great misconception. Until you recognize what it is, I can't in good conscience approve of your calling. If you can't accept this, if you wish to remain an adventurer, then you must win me over, and it begins with pondering why you first embarked upon this path. All right, sister. I'll think on this. Cut to the minstrel in the bar an hour later. This guy claimed he was an adventurer, and then he got shin kicked to the death by 3 Lalafels. I mean, it does make a good story. But remember, cannibalistic Lalafels. We gotta amp it up a bit. Hide our shame. It appears he wanted her brother to rethink what adventuring is to him. Had the question been posed to you, what answer would you arrive at, I wonder? I think right now, so far in the game, adventuring has consisted of ever-increasing trauma. That is, she is just walking, poor Melicity, my little character, she is just walking PTSD by this point. Everything is traumatic. This song in the background is not helping. I'm sorry you had to see that, Melicity. Despite how I may have appeared, no one wants my brother to succeed more than I do. To succeed and be happy. After all, I know better than any how hard he works. Unless he changes his ways, however, he is likely to die somewhere out there. And even if he manages to stay alive, he would only know an arduous life. That's why I didn't go out of my way to be gentle when dressing his wounds. If he could just focus on what actually matters. Instead, he obsesses about gaining my approval and compares himself to others. Yeah. Oh, we get the... I am so excited for the smell. Kibiakai is again looking looking a worried sister. If truth be told, no matter what Nagi wants to do, it is my intent to support him. It's his life after all, and no one else. It isn't my place to interfere. But be that it may, if he is sabotaging his own aspiration with his obsession for my approval, I can't simply stand idly by and watch. Loath though I am to impose until my brother has found his answer, might that trouble you to keep an eye on him? I mean, sure. Please take it as a request from me as well. Ever has adventuring been dangerous, and is more dangerous still for one who spurns help. Like Kippy, I do not wish for Nagi to continue on this current path. As a fellow adventurer, please help him find a better path. Well, of course. Thank you. Now then, on a related matter, I must pay a visit to the Weavers Guild, but I will see you again anon, if you'll excuse me. Nagi set off this way, so you may find him at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. We'll leave him in your capable hands, my friend. Okay, that's what I was like. Where is Nagi, though? So the Okay, so Strider says, so Coroner, what was the cause of death? I don't know for certain, but he sustained massive blood loss to bites below his knees. I think like most of the reason most characters are afraid of my Lalafell, they just look at her and go like, no. Nobody this tiny can be the warrior of light without being up to something terrifying. Oh, is you, Melicity? What is it? Oh, you know, I'm supposed to watch you. Is that so? I'm sorry. This is really something I should be doing alone. Still, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Like my sister spayed me, I'm pondering why I chose to become an adventurer in the first place. Kiffy has looked after me since I was no more than 10, after our parents passed away. She was already a reporter by then, and her work took her to various places. From her I heard tales about adventurers that came to admire them. Upon learning to the full extent of the impending calamity, she took us to a village in the mountains, where our aunt lived. It's desperate times like these that people need stories of hope. She used to say, and I believe she had wanted to remain in Gridania and continue her work, but she left in order to keep me safe. I was a burden to her then. I don't want to be a burden to her again. For that I need to show her that I don't need to depend on others, that I'm capable adventurer who can handle anything by himself. Ponder as I might, I can't understand what's wrong with that. Well, when I doubt, I suppose I should do what adventurers do and gather information. It would be good, I think, to speak with people like my sister, people who aren't adventurers but are familiar with them. Who in Ulda would fit that description? Dude, Momodi. Like, how about the face of the Adventurers Guild? Of course, who else but Miss Momodi? Yeah, in her capacity as guild representative. She's bound to have some valuable insight. I'll seek her out at once. Poor lad is gonna be very surprised when he discovers that, like, people actually need help. Though, there is a guy on YouTube I've been watching. I forget his name. He's been doing this challenge series where he's trying to play the game with as little interaction with just anyone. So, and he's trying not to get NPC help either. So he's been soloing like everything and crafting all his own stuff, and it's been amazing to watch. I need to find what his name is. But he is absolutely stunning. Made me think maybe I should try some like challenge things, but I don't really know like what I should play or what would be fun to play. Like interesting to see. But he seems to be a lot of these challenge videos. I still remember when I first came here to sign up. I was a nervous wreck then, but now this place feels like a second home. And I come all the time for crumpets. They make them so springy and serve them drowning in butter and honey. Sorry, now isn't the time for that. Come, let's have a chat with Miss Mamodi. He's gonna smack you across the head as soon as he hears that you try to do all of this alone. Well now, if it isn't Melicity and Nagy, to what do I owe the pleasure of both your companies today? I was hoping to get your advice on a certain matter. He's gonna smack you across the head. The misconception you've developed about being an adventurer. That's an interesting one, I have to admit. Try as I might to figure it out, I keep going around in circles. I thought you might be able to offer some insight. Oh, that, like, sad face. This is just a gut feeling, but I reckon I understand what your sister is trying to say. Tell me, Nike, suppose you fail to get your sister's approval. Would you simply give up being an adventurer? Would it become meaningless? From this here counter, I indeed seen of many adventurers, each and every one unique, with dreams and destination all of their own. But in spite of their differences, they all share something in common, a reason for first embarking upon their journey. Melicity, would you mind telling us why you chose the adventuring life? I wanted to see the world. Wanted to know all the secrets. Heh, how very like you. Keep that reason close to your heart now, you hear? And you, Nagi, what inspired you to become an adventurer? It's simple, really. I heard about adventurers from my sister and became infatuated with the lives they led. Like them, I wanted to be able to see the world while helping those in need. Then, isn't that enough? Your sister approval or no? You have a reason all your own. By the 12s. I see now. At some point my desire to prove myself to Kiffy has displaced my own motive for being an adventurer. That's the misconception Kiffy wanted me to recognize. What a fool I've been. Wanting someone's approval isn't wrong, and in and of itself, mind, but it got nothing to do with why you're an adventurer. It shouldn't force you to do things you wouldn't otherwise do, like trying to handle everything alone. Well then, that's enough from me today. I've said my piece. What you do now is up to you, Nagi. Thank you for helping me realize, Miss Mamodi. Think nothing of it. It's my job to watch over you all. Nothing makes me happier than to see you happy, doing what you do. I like that we can see her little, like, stepping stool behind the counter. Lala steps are just the cutest item in game. They're so handy. Thanks to you too, Melicity, for accompanying me. I think I know what to say to Kippy now. And loath though I am to trouble you again, there's something else I would like your help with. You see, of the letters we collected in Limsa, one was from an explorer who was seeking an escort for an expedition. By now the letter should be on display at the Gold Court. I want to show it to my sister, and I would be grateful if you could help me find it. Come, let's rejoin the minstrel. So the letter is somewhere. Dude, did you see how many letters were there? We're gonna have to look at so many letters. Not that I don't want to look at all of them. Adventurers shouldn't do things alone. Oh, by the way, Mally, I have 50 new solo quests for you to do. True. But I'm unique. In the fact that by this, the mental damage that has been done to her, she just radiates so much of it that she is never going to be in any danger. Now, where is the letter? Ah, welcome back. Did I hope you were able to find the answer? Yes, I'm happy to say. Miss Momodi helped me come to a realization. And when I go to speak with my sister, he's gonna show her the letter. Because when she sees the letter, she will know I'm not a complete idiot. I see. By all means, feel free to borrow the letter. Does it have any distinguishing characteristic? As I recall, there was a large drawing of a blue chocobo on it. Okay, that's gonna help, actually, a lot. Very well, let us all search together. More swiftly to find it. Let's go find the letter with the blue chocobo on it. Okay. Either that or Malice constantly hears voices and sees ghosts so she doesn't realize she's alone. Oh, she's probably hallucinating way more than we would think. I'm just curious. We're gonna go take all the letters that do not have a blue chocobo on it first. Dear not so new adventurer. As a traveling merchant, I've had my fair share of happy encounters. But sharing a carriage with you stands out above all of them. For you see, I went on to sell a variable crate loads of rings I gave you, and turned enough of profit to buy my own carriage. You shared with me your adventurer's luck, and I count my blessing every day. No matter where I go, I often hear tales of your exploits, and it makes me inordinately proud to have met you. Till we meet again, my friend, I pray for your continued safety and success. While the content ring bell, this letter wasn't written by an explorer, nor does it bear a drawing of a blue chocobo. Okay, that one has a blue chocobo on it. So, I'm gonna do the quill drawing instead. Esteemed adventurer, should you chance to read this letter, I pray it finds you well. Much time has passed since you helped us rebuild in the wake of that terrible disaster, but we still remember you most fondly. Our lives continue to be hard, and every day brings new challenges. Nonetheless, we have regained a semblance of what we once had, and smiles are beginning to return to faces. The morrow will be brighter than today. This we dare to believe, now thanks to you. And should you yourself face hardship, I pray that you believe the same. I'm gonna tear up during this quest line. I am already feeling them, and that's I'm being very emotional today. I had this when I was recording the Lewis Walk quest line as well. I think it's the song in the background that's causing my waterworks to go like, maybe we should activate. And I'm like, no, calm. Dear adventurer, how fares your journey? Mine continues, and I wake up to the sound of bird song and lie down to sleep beneath the moonlight as I seek unblazed trails. Long ago, when an adventurer aided me, I was made to realize how alike we are. Deep down, we are simply travelers who thrill to make new discoveries. Thus do I write this letter now, in hope of recruiting such like-minded souls to join me on our expedition. If you at all share in my desire to make the uncharted charted, then I invite you to seek me out at the Drowning Wench in Limsoliminsa, eagerly to await your coming. Okay, this is it. I found your letter. Oh, I can't jump in that waterfall. That fountain, waterfall. I'm upgrading this fountain quite a bit. A great many of these letters bear words of thanks for adventurers, a testament to the good that you and yours do out in the world. No luck over here so far. How about you? I got it. What about the letter you have? Is it anything neat? A blue chocobo. Yes, this is the one. All that's left then is to talk to Kippy. Do you know where she is? She went to the Weavers Guild saying that she had business there. Ah, perhaps she's buying clothes. At any rate, I'll look for her there. Thank you. I wonder if she's buying clothes for him. For this too, I might I trouble you to accompany Nagi? Afterwards, I ask that you tell me how events unfold. I shall await you at the Ruby Road Exchange. Can I talk to you now? No, it's not ready yet. I'm guessing when we come back we can read more letters. Probably from characters we know. And I would not be surprised if there's like different amount of stuff depending on how far you are in the story. You're here too, Melicity. I must confess, I'm feeling rather nervous, so I appreciate your presence. Yeah, of course. I mean, I set you off. I might as well keep on guiding you the best I can. Oh dear, you came to find me. My apologies for taking so long. So, Nagi, were you able to find the answer? To begin with, I wanted you to look at this. An explorer is assembling an escort for an expedition. Certainly sounds exciting. In wanting your approval, I was determined not to rely on others, but a part of me dearly wanted to be part of the expedition, to go where I dare not set foot alone. So I've decided that I will answer the invitation. Then, it means you've given up on trying to do everything alone? I had wanted to prove to you that I'm capable, that I no longer am a burden, and in my obsession I lost sight of why I became an adventurer in the first place. See what lies beyond the horizon and lend a helping hand to those I meet. That's what drives me, and I was able to remember this thanks to Miss Momodi and Melicity. And whether or not you approve, I want to continue adventuring for my own reasons. Is that all right with you? Didn't you just say you didn't need my approval? But to be clear, I never actually intended to stop you. Do you remember what you once told me, Nagi? Shortly before the calamity struck? Oh, we get to see baby Nagi. Did you interview adventurers again today? What were they like? What kind of places have they been to? You never get sick of hearing about adventurers, do you? Never ever. When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer too. Oh. Well, that's a fine aspiration as any. But do you know what kind of adventurer you wish to become? A hero like in the tales, perhaps? Oh no, sister, not a hero. Adventurers are free spirits, and I want to be the free spirits of all. Yes, I'll travel the world and meet lots of people, and when I visit home, you can interview me as much as you like. Oh, precious bean. For that boy to spurn help for want of my approval. I couldn't bear to see it, and in order to bring you to your senses, I may have spoken a little sternly. As an adventurer, you'll experience no small amount of hardship, but you choose your path because you wanted to be free. So don't let yourself be shackled by expectation, be it your own or that of others, and instead take things as they come. So long as you're true to yourself and recognize your limit, you'll surely find a way forward. And remember, not even heroes can accomplish everything alone. Oh, I do raids with a lot of more people. Relying on others doesn't make you less adventurer. If anything, the freer we are, the more we need to look out for one another. that I believe is the essence and beauty of adventuring. Wouldn't you agree, Melicity? I do. I'm gonna go wholeheartedly because adventure is never alone is a lie. Understood, Kivy. I won't ever forget this. Knowing you, I expect you're raring to answer the Explorer petition in Limsa. You'll be taking the airship, yes? In which case, I shall give these garments to you now. I had them made for you, thinking it was past time you had something better. For me? Thank you so much, sister. I must thank you too, Melicity. You're the kind of adventurer I admire, and I'll keep on working hard to be like you. I couldn't have asked for a better person to watch over my little brother. I appreciate everything you've done for him, and look forward to meeting you again, be it for a story or something else. With that, we take our leave of you. Yeah, the sister is definitely throwing shade on his glam. Till next time. It's kind of funny when you see the NPCs in the background. Okay, the siblings are offset in the knowledge that all will be well. Time to rejoin the wandering minstrel. Okay. In the... Oh, something in my eye. In the background, during the entire conversation, I couldn't help but stare at this guy over here. Because it kind of felt like he was just like bouncing this box because he was trying to hear what would happen. He was just here for the drama. Ooh, why do I have stuff in my eyes? Like I had something on my finger, then I rubbed my eye, and now I have like dust or something in my eye. Really uncomfy. Stop singing the song. It is sad. Also, do we not get to see Nagi's new outfit? Welcome back, my friend. Judging by your expression, I take it all is well with Nagi and Kippy? Yeah. Problem solved. I see. Pleased am I to hear that. When we first set out on our journey... Oh! Those flower thing. So pretty. Is usually for the simplest of reasons. Yet as we make our way, those reasons may become lost in the haze of motives. And she popped out of existence. Causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. In such a time, if we can't remember what prompted us to take our first step, we will always find the strength to take the next. Nagi shall be fine, I am certain of it. My thanks for keeping an eye on him. These events have inspired a new verse in me, a verse about the dreams of those who seek new worlds, and the hopes of those who see them off. I'm not gonna sing for you, by the way. My voice cannot handle that right now. I'm a little bit alarmed when he does this and like I immediately hallucinate. Oh well, the echo kicks in. And he gets to see the reality of being stuck in a video game for a second. Hello? Greetings, warrior of light. Oh, hey, Yoshi. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream, a flight of fancy, conjured by your very mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. It's a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I may express my gratitude. 10 years have now passed since the world was reborn from its ashes, since we set forth upon this journey. Countless things have happened during that time, and I've had the pleasure of meeting many an adventurer along the way. It's truth be told, it hadn't always been easy. There are moments when I wonder why I must struggle so. Days when I'm tempted to cast it all aside. But in spite of this, I always manage to carry on, and it is thanks to my wonderful comrades, and to you, and our esteemed adventurers. Oh. But now I must have been regaled with tens of thousands of your tales. You usually share them with a smile, but even when it's with a frown, you still tell me you enjoyed yourself. It's no exaggeration to say that I derive all of my driving force from you all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Oh. I swear he is the sweetest man. Ours is an unending journey, and nothing would make me happier than if we could keep walking it together. As you make your way, we promise that we will ever be at your side, watching you step by step. Oh, jeez. Okay. Now the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Much time has passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Countless souls have made this place their home. Every single one has left an indelible mark upon it. Ah, yeah, it's just something in my eye. I think it's because when I switched over to Final Fantasy, I had been playing WoW for so long, and everyone I played with was gone, and I felt really disconnected from the game. And it had for a really long time been this safe place for me, a place to go and relax, a place that felt like home. And I never thought I would find any other game like it. And Final Fantasy manages to be that, just better. It's less stress. I don't feel as compelled to play it all the time. I can take like little breaks. I mean, I have my subscription, but over the past month, I've been mostly playing like Baldur's Gate, and now I'm trying Starfield. It's safe to play other things. And through the game, I got the chance to meet absolutely amazing people. And obviously all of you guys. So, I don't know. It just is sweet. And now I'm feeling like really emotional. Oh. Gosh. So I'm happy in this game. Love you guys. Just all of this makes me really happy. Whew. Oh, there's the phoenix. Together we have built this world, and it is our sincere hope that we shall continue to do so for many years to come. Well, I'm not going anywhere. So please be safe and well. May you walk in the light of the crystal. It's also, I watched the live letters now, and there's just something so lovely about the developer team. They feel like gamers. and seeing, I've seen photos of Yoshi from obviously like the latest fan fest, and it's so nice to see somebody who loves this game so much, and he loves the community so much, and it's nice. It's all just very happy. Yeah, I dare say Nagi is aboard the airship by now. I pray that he and Kippy will find happiness upon their respective paths. I hope you do as well, my friend. If you will lend me an ear, I would dedicate these verses to your future. Oh, I like his new outfit. By morning light, the journey starts. A trail of hope within our hearts. On westerly winds to river song, into the world where we belong. I don't know this chess piece he's wearing. Above fields of white and azure sky, sunset storm a crimson fire. Fuels the glitter on a pitch black veil. A new day dawn, so goes the tale. By eternal winds we carry on, boldly towards a golden morn, with memories as a guiding star, shining our steps both near and far. Oh yeah, the photos of him sitting on the floor watching the PvP, that is just the best photo. It's so pure. It just shows how much he is cheering everybody on. Where you will go, whom you will meet, what you will see, there is no telling what the future holds for one. Yet come what may, I bid you never forget this. The bonds you forge, the memories you make, and the footprints you leave behind, they shall one day spur you forward. So pray continue walking your own path. Wherever your journey leads, I shall be praying for your happiness. It's absolutely precious. We are very lucky with this game. Oh yeah, did you guys see? Have you guys seen videos of the show in Japan? With memories shared yet all our own, as one we brave frontiers unknown. Thank you for 10 years. Don't get me going again. Ooh. It's so precious. They make such lovely stories. Oh, now we have access to the letters. And there's also a Kupo Kupo Adventures minigame. Yeah, I'm still gonna need I'm still gonna read the letters. Oh. This, along with other minigames, may also be played by opening the toy chest in any inn room. Okay. Oh, and then we have the song in the background, and it's just... Oh. Okay. I'm gonna do this in a few steps. First of all, I want to see the mount. I actually want to see what it looks like in person. And I need to check the biggest it's a very different mount, I believe, from everything else in game. Probably gonna have to figure out something. I think what to take out of my face. The chair. I have a weird sitting animation on it. Oh, look at it. It's so shiny. Yeah, that's definitely becoming one of my favorite mounts. That's going to the Mount Roulette because that is beautiful. To think they just, like, I love that they just give this away. Okay, I need to go to Mount Guide and then add to favorites. We're gonna go check out the letters. Should we check out the letters or the minigame first? The minigame is like right here. So it might also help me like compose myself a little bit. So let's check it out. Oh, he's there. Greetings, adventurer. Are you here to test your skill in the excitement of Koopa Koopa adventure? What is it? Koopa Koopa Adventure is a glamour-generated game in which you control a Moogle armed with a magic bounding ball and do battle with hordes of fiends. The game was apparently developed by a fun-loving engineer. I don't know the individual personality, but I'm afraid my pleasure to attend to these who wish to play. If you have a spare moment, then by all means give it a try. Aren't you one of from the singers? About myself? Well, there isn't much to tell. I'm but an ordinary citizen of Ulda. I had previously assisted the wandering minstrel for the Rising and was asked to do so again. Sufficient to say, I'm suitably compensated for my services. Okay. Excellent. Let me get you started at once. Please enjoy yourself. Oh! Okay. Sorry, my nose is like really stuffy. Oh. Oh. It's like that kind of game. My grandmother used to love these type of games. She used to like. She had it like a game like this on our PC at home, and she used to play it so much. And I remember just coming in and kind of hanging with her, and we were just chatting while she would try to beat these type of games. I thought that they were kind of cool. Protective barrier. Oh, I'm guessing because my health is gonna go down. Okay. Sense a powerful presence. Let's make a barrier then. Oh. Okay. How does this work? Not bad. Yes. I love that we have like some familiar enemies here. I need you guys to leave though. Yeah, like hers was obviously not like fully like this. It was more like you had a ball that was bouncing and you had to move around. But it's just fun, nice childhood memories. Stage 1 is clear. Wow, I am a master of this game. Oh, you move. I have to take you off quickly. Oh! Oh! You're gonna be an issue! Yeah. Okay. Not Palm Cure. I wanna have a Palm Ward. The music also kind of reminds me of Undertale. I need to play Undertale again. I just don't have the heart to do it because it requires me to reset the game. And I don't want to hurt all the people I saved. Oh! Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm taking damage from that. Kill myself? That makes so much more sense. That makes also more sense because then I'm able to just avoid the cactus guys. So I don't have to worry as much about them. So I can move when I'm like on my turn. So if I move here, yeah, then nothing can shoot me. I need to take this out. It's probably not good if it gets to the end. Didn't quite hit this one like I wanted to. Oh, okay, it's fine. I'm not on fire. Oh, I cannot move this like any further. Oh, I should have moved. Okay. Oh. Isuna? Katla is meowing in her sleep. Hey, hey. Yeah? Allt í lagi? Hi. I swear this cat has as much nightmares as I do. Oh. Oh, you do like AoE damage. Masterful. Okay, only stage 3 left. I wonder if I get like a reward or something if I manage to finish this. Like, have you guys managed to actually win this? Like all 3 stages? What is this? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna wait with the meteor a bit. But your point bonus wasn't great. Okay, now I'm gonna... Oh, I don't have enough mana points for the meteor. My reward is I get the minigame. That's not a reward. I should get like something nice. Oh. This is bad. Do I have anything like gives me mana? Okay, it was the snake. It was the Ananta who gave me the doom. I was like, who gave me the doom? Come on. cast meteor. It seems like a cool thing to get cast. Use rebounds on sides more too. Oh shoot, this one's there. Okay, first of all, I need health. So there we go. Masterfully done. Stop. Oh, for fuck's sake. Should have had like a sharper angle there. No, stop putting stuff on the ground. Oh my god, everything is killing me. Oh, I'm so close. Okay, next turn I can actually do the meteor. Let's go with this. Ahaha! So many bounces. Yes. Nice. Okay. Ah. Okay. This is fine. And then we're gonna go like so. So like the sharpest angle that we can have. Though I'm gonna be hit by this, but that's fine. What? No, that wasn't fair. Though, to be fair, I don't remember actually fighting Odin ever. Like, not enough to actually remember his moves. Okay, we're gonna need, like, meteor for Odin. Or at least then I'm gonna have to have, like, the pom race ready for it. But this is working fine, so it's fine. Yeah, Odin is a pain. Santetsuken will insta-kill. Clyde didn't sign up for being insta-killed. He's being a meanie. Hey, go scold him. What is this better? Oh, is the point bonus, isn't it? Maybe like in how few turns I must do this, or when he's gonna be showing up. Okay. I need her to die. You need to summon the suit bounces? I don't know what that is. Me too. Aim the side bounces. Yeah. Okay. is easy to just cure. No! I was trying to cure myself. I'm gonna die. Okay, if I can get her. Okay. This is fine. I'm just gonna kill you. Oh, damn it. I thought I would get here. It is really trying to force me to use the meteor now, isn't it? It's like all of them are getting so close. Shoot. Okay, Cure. I think next turn I'm gonna have to use meteor. Maybe? Oh, he's almost here. If I can just stay alive until Odin shows up. Oh, they're both gonna shoot at me. I did a stupid. Not that that's anything new. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, he is still alive. We're gonna put this on us. And then don't have enough mana points. I can't really move anywhere. I'm gonna take more damage going across, I think, all of these. Oh. It didn't insta-kill me? Okay. Haha! Masterfully done. Yay! I don't know who she is. We used to have Costa del Sol here in the background. A letter in a bottle, and then obviously our minstrel. Nice. I think I did pretty good. Now let's go read those letters now that I'm feeling better and I'm not gonna immediately start crying. Of course we have the song in the background. Ah. Nothing but glorious sadness. Hello, ma'am. Can I read your letters now? Greetings and welcome to the letter forest. Displayed here are the messages of gratitude and encouragement which folk the realm over have anonymously written. It comes as no surprise, but no few messages are addressed to adventurers. If you wish to peruse some letters, I should be pleased to guide you. Holy shit. It's a lot of letters. Alright. Alright. We're gonna settle down and read. We'll just start from the top. A letter from a message board keeper. I wonder if we can identify like who wrote some of the letters. Because they're all anonymous. Many years have passed since we installed the message board on an unassuming street corner. To see it continue to be utilized by adventurers fills me and my fellow keepers with pride. Like a lodestone, the message board draws people together, and it is our hope that it keeps serving you well as a means to share information. For our humble part, we shall endeavour to maintain board in good repair, while bringing you news that may be of interest. The best wishes, message board keepers. Message boards. Are we talking about like the chat? Is this from like the Game Masters? Because there's no message boards in the game that I know about that we can leave a message on. Except like the general chat and such. Choreographist. As a choreographist, my job is to create movement that conveys specific emotion, such as a dancer performance or a mammoth's adorable gesture. And though I have the honor of contributing my expertise to etiquette manuals, movement etiquette manuals. Thus emotes. Movement cannot be tangibly preserved in the manners that artworks such as paintings can. From the mesmerizing flutter of fabric to the inviting springing of bows, it all passes by in an instant. In light of this, if but one of my steps of flourishing occupy a place in your memory, then nothing would make me happier moving yours. A humble choreographist. That's an animator. Oh, the message boards is the lodestone forum. Oh no, these are from all the developers. Now I'm gonna end up crying again. Okay. Oh, that's so precious. Like this is from the people we usually don't get to see, but the people who still like make our game. From an etiquette manual writer. Another animator. One lazy afternoon, as I stood by the Etherite Plaza, I found myself absorbed by the sight of adventurers whiling away their time, greeting friends who were passing by, practicing a newly learned dance, sitting on a bench and chatting, opening umbrellas when it became to rain, tucking into a loaf of bread when peckish. To the untrained eye, they were doing naught out of the ordinary. I, however, saw the fruits of my life's work, and it warmed my heart. Dreaming of a day when proper social etiquette is practiced by all, be it in a ballroom or otherwise, I shall continue my quest to edify. Courteously yours, an etiquette manual writer. Oh, okay, no, this is... Oh, okay. Set designer, one of the artists then? Dear adventurer, I am a theatre set designer, and one who is said to have a perchance for designing unusual props for the stage. Some of my labor of love it thrilled me to discover have caught your eye to become little companions that follow you around, or even modes of transportation. Oh, this one makes minions and mounts. Or are they like artist who makes environment, but part of the his creations have been made into mounts and minions. To see my creation for the stage delight you of it. Even the oddest ones delight me in turn. Yeah, it sounds like that. And further motivate me in my craft. I hope that I can continue to delight you all. I will endeavour to create ever more interesting props. Yours in whimsy, a theatre set designer. A letter from a festival committee member. Oh. I love those. I love the festivals in the game. They're so lovely. Dear adventurer, I am a festival committee member in charge of decorating the cities during celebration. While decorating are an oft unremarkable part of events, Some of you have noticed the little touches we apply, such as stray bombs and romantic snowmen, and it makes our effort all the more worthwhile. As you continue your adventure, it is our hope that the festive ambience we create throughout the year will provide you with joy and respite, both mirthfully yours, a festival committee member. I love the decorations of the cities. There are so many little details. Just these letters, all of it. It's such a nice way to bring the game to life. A letter from an architect. Recently, my fellows and I have been taking ourselves around the realm, repairing buildings and roads as well as restoring natural landscapes. Oh, he's one of those who are updating. This we do as part of an initiative to improve quality of life for adventurers. Yours is a long journey. What little we can do to ease your way, we gladly do. Constructively yours, a humble architect. Letter from an artisan. You who are reading this letter, I bet you imagine the countless adventurers who call this world home. I dare say it isn't difficult to do so. So for that is reality as it stands. Yet we mustn't take it for granted. For what we have now is a culmination of much hard work by full many souls. Souls including your good self. Adventurers breathe life into this world. Each one of you giving rise to a grand tale. And I hope you never forget this. Thank you for taking the time to cast your eyes over these words. Wherever your adventures may lead, may you find happiness. With utmost respect, a nameless artisan. This has to be this is such a clever way to do this anniversary. It's just so sweet. Oh, I'm sorry, now my nose is all stuffy. I first set foot in this land 10 years ago. Since then, I have had occasions to meet numerous fine adventurers like yourself. Many languages exist, and they sometimes act as a wall that divides us. This world, however, is a place where we might transcend that wall and come together in unity. Each and every day, you and yours find various ways to forge bonds. In so doing, you gain access to a new world, as seen through different eyes, and that is what makes life endlessly fascinating. As you carry on adventuring, I pray that you will be blessed with many such enriching encounters. Yours in understanding and unity, a humble linguist. I mean, one of the good things about MMOs is people in MMOs always find a way to communicate, even if they don't understand one another. I mean, there is a whole dialogue that tends to go on through jumping. And with Final Fantasy, we have the emotes as well. But you can talk to players without them actually understanding. Which I think is how, even if they don't understand the words you use, you can still express things to them. And part of MMOs is people meet up at random places. I saw this in WoW and I saw this in Final Fantasy. I've seen this in other MMOs I've tried. Random people who don't necessarily even speak to one another meet up, and they either have small interactions of jumping or being silly, or they team up to do something. And it's just these little moments of meeting that are so precious. A letter from a citizen. Dear adventurer, during the calamity and for a long time afterward, there was nary a smile to be seen upon faces. Now, however, I often see you and yours walking happily through the city, and it never fails to warm my heart. In my mind, you are the symbols of the new era. No one can say what the future holds, But when I see your smiles, I am reassured that somehow all will be well. Sincerely yours, a humble citizen. You guys used to do that on DCUO? Yeah. It's like, it's in every game. It's everywhere where people meet. We have this urge to interact and communicate. And MMOs are often painted up as like really toxic places. Final Fantasy is very low on the toxicity scale, but this game form is often painted up as very negative. Is said to be like bad. It eats up your life. You can't do anything else. MMOs have a bad reputation outside of those who play them. But I think MMOs give the unique chance of like communication that you don't get to have in other places. I mean, I'm like, some of my best friends come from MMOs. Like, my moderator comes from this MMO, which is like a friend I would never have met if I hadn't started playing the game and tried out streaming it. But like at this point in my life, it's also a friend I can't imagine not having. That's what MMOs do, is they unite people who would never meet otherwise. So they can be a little bit toxic at times, but they are precious. They are so valuable. And I think it's nice to see that the developers, they understand that. Which is why they keep on making more emotes. They keep on trying to give us chances to pose together, take photos together. I mean, just during festival events, putting up decorations that are quite clearly made for photo opportunities. So you can just post with your friends. It's all meant to be fun. Or a moment sitting up on that infernal tower. I managed to get up on it this summer. I haven't edited a video on it yet, but I do have like a recording of it. I have several hours of recordings of me falling off the tower. But doing that with other people, like spending hours on the tower, you would get to know some people without necessarily speaking to them, and you would be cheering them on, and it's special. Now, a letter from a theatre director. I used to be an adventurer, but in the course of my travels, I developed the urge to recreate for others the sense of marvel that I was experiencing. One thing led to another, and I eventually became a theatre director. My role is to produce spectacular theatre, and nothing is more gratifying than to receive praise from the audience. I'm guessing this is one of the writers. For a long time to come, I hope to continue creating memorable adventures to share with everyone. Yours in imagination and wonderment. A humble theatre director. I mean, the story of this game is just uniquely good. It's so nice. Traumatizing, but so nice. Oh, letter from an advertising scribe. Somebody from the, what's it called? It's the people who, like, handle advertising the game. Like a media team or something. I forget what it's called. Either way, they make, like, really fun advertisements all over the place. As an advertising scribe, I create notices for events and products that you see posted to message boards. Oh, this one writes stuff on the website. Such information isn't exactly essential for adventurers, but I consider his job well done if people are aware of their options, and I keep striving to deliver information that may be of interest to adventurers. Thank you always for your kindness and compassion. Communicatively yours, a humble adventuring scribe. I mean, they do a really good job. I really like every time we have an event coming up, like they have these like information websites, like they make, and they're always so easy to read and understand. Which is like they found a really good way to have them, and it's so nice. A letter from a guide. Huh. I'm not sure what a guide could be. In all things, it's nice to be able to make a change to better suit your taste. But by the same token, the more choices one has, the more difficult it is to decide what to do. We begin posting guides on the... Oh! They're literally a guide maker for new players. We began posting guides on the message board as a way to answer questions from adventurers. Before we knew it, we had surpassed 200 items. We couldn't have kept it for so long without your invaluable feedback. It makes us truly happy when we hear that we could help solve your problems, even in some small way. Encouraged by your praise and driven by your request, we'll keep working hard to serve you. Should you have any comments or suggestions, please do not hesitate to reach out. We always appreciate hearing from you. Informatively yours, a humble guide. Whoever came up with the old art of the shirtless Estinian doing push-ups is a genius. Yeah, that was pure fan service and we all loved it. I like that. They're equal opportunity fan service. It's appreciated. A letter from a gatekeeper. That must be like a GM. All who set forth must invariably pass through the entrance, and while most will not spare the place a second thought, we gatekeepers think of naught else day in and day out. Our solemn duty is to ensure that all adventurers can enter... Oh... No, these are probably people who handle like the server staying up. Our solemn duty is to ensure that all adventurers can enter unhindered, and this entails keeping signs in good repair and pesky fiends at bay. We're especially attentive when we throw open all entrances at once, following large-scale maintenance work. Inspired by the eager expression you wear as you set forth anew, we will continue performing our tasks to the best of our ability. Vigilantly yours, a humble gatekeeper. It must be a really interesting experience, being able to see, like, when they turn... Like, we can't see it, but for them, they probably can see when people start coming online after a maintenance. And it must be so neat seeing just everything light up as people pour in back, excited to see the new things. Because the new things are always really fun. Even if they're like big or small, they're always so nice. Letter from a playwright. Okay, that has to be one of the writers. A stirring story needs a formidable antagonist, one who stands in the protagonist's way and causes them sadness and suffering. When the heroes finally overcome that foe, they will know a joy that is as sweet as their struggles were bitter. Those who share in that joy will go on to become friends true, their bond transcending age, station, and nation. In order to create such depressing lows and soaring highs, I will strive to conceive of more compelling antagonists. Dramatically yours, a humble playwright. Oh, please do. I do love the antagonists in this game. They always have such interesting stories. And they break my heart, and I fall in love with them. It's just... It makes them such good bad guys. Theatre composer. As someone who composes music for the stage, nothing pleases me more than to hear that you are moved by my work. Ishikawa? I wonder if this is like from like Soken or some of the other people who work under him. I am also humbled to receive your word of appreciation for the concert we hold and the orchestration roles we release. You are my motivation, spurring me to continue composing music that brings the story to life, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yours in the melody, a humble theatre composer. I kind of like that we can't tell if this is from specific people or just somebody. Ah, the writer is clearly Natsuko Ishikawa, She loves making antagonists and making the players cry. That feels fitting. This feels like Soken. This one here. A letter from a theater sound designer. From sword slashing to armor clinking, from water running to leaves rustling, I have the pleasure of recreating for the stage the various sounds that can be heard out in the world. It is a challenge and a thrill to produce these sounds, and we draw inspiration from the knowledge that they are heard and appreciated by many. I mean, we just have the fountain here in the background. It's the soft sounds that bring the game alive. However, the sounds of a play isn't limited to that which we ourselves create. No, they also encompass those made by the audience and the players. It is a collaboration between us, a joint performance, and it's my hope that we can continue filling the world with sound together. Acoustically yours, a humble theater sound designer. Okay. And then we have a letter from an adventurer. I'm but a faceless adventurer, one of those who have been in the business for a while without standing out. Recently, menacing towers appeared across the land, in the wake of which frightening phenomenon broke out. The final days, or some such. I don't know how you fared during that time, but if truth be told, it was a little overwhelming for me. Gods know I struggled to get by, even without apocalyptic threats to worry about. So many things don't go the way I hope, and I often find myself frustrated and discouraged. Full many times I've wanted to give up, turn away from everything and everyone. But every time there's been something that has saved me, be it an awe-inspiring view or a kindly stranger. Something has given me the strength to take another step. So come what may, I intend to carry on as far as my path leads. I won't surrender, and I pray that neither will you. Yours in perseverance, a faceless adventurer. Oh, this is just stunning. I think this has to be one of the best ways to do an event like this. They could have gone like really loud and like explosions and big stuff. And instead they decided to go quiet and give us like meaningful messages. I think that's absolutely stunning. I would not have thought of doing this for an event like this. I would always be the person who would go like, oh yeah, like 10 years, we have to give them a mount, we have to give them new glam, we should have like a dungeon, we should have like big things. But I think this is so much better. Because it's just, I don't have good words for it. It's just, it shows what the game is really about. It's about the players and the developers coming together to make something wonderful. And apparently it's also about making me cry during like festival events. I think this is the best version of this event they could have done. And it took bravery to do it like this. To not go big. I mean, they gave us a mount, which is amazing. And I love the mount. But these letters are the highlight of this event for me. Oh. And I just think that's really pretty. I am gonna calm down. I am very emotional today, and I need to calm myself. Yeah, I think I'm lucky to be playing this game. And I think we're really lucky to have developers like this. Even if they don't always do the right thing, and we aren't always happy with them. We don't always get what we want, or things don't go like we want, or they don't work like we want. I think people sometimes forget how lucky we are to have developers like this. This isn't the norm in gaming anymore. This isn't something you can expect in any game you go into, to have people who are making the game be just as enthusiastic about the game as you are. I think that's really important. And it's something we shouldn't forget, is that they are basically players like us. It's not the norm, but it should be. Yeah, it should be. People should be making games and loving it. We can see it with, like, Baldur's Gate. If I go, like, a little bit to another game, and I'm gonna make a video on my other channel talking about this, but Baldur's Gate came out with bugs. Really bad bugs. Act 1, terrible bugs. I had game-breaking bugs. It was really bad. But at the same time, people didn't care that much about it. Like, the bugs were quickly fixed. It all worked out. It was fine. But what mattered there was you could see all the love the developers poured into the game. Yes, it was as bad as Cyberpunk 2077 bugs. I had a character explain to another character why they had to be dead. Like, the character who was speaking was talking about why they had been killed and why that was the right thing. They weren't dead, weren't killed. I don't know how that conversation happened, but it happened. But the game worked out and it was fine. And the thing is, companies, video companies, like gaming companies, it's not about the size of the company. It is about the dedication of those who make the game. And then I don't mean that people should be doing these big, like, I need to move out of this music because I might want to cut this out and this would be copyrighted, like, immediately. There we go. I'm gonna have, like, peppy music in the background. Actually, let's just go to my home. So, what I'm thinking is, like, when games are made, it's not all about, like, how big the company is or how much money the company is. It is all about how lovely, like, how lovingly people make the game. By the way, this is my home. It's very lovely. Because when you have developers who are... do it like this. So when you have developers who really care about the game, it doesn't matter how big or small the company is, because you can see it in the game. I've played a lot of games in my life, and the games I tend to often enjoy the most are those who are made with a lot of love. Oh my god, this song now. Because those games, they have something special in them. And you can see it in, like, games like Final Fantasy XIV, but you can also see it in, like, smaller games like Stardew Valley. It doesn't have to be the best graphics or the most intense gameplay. They just have to care. And that is what we're missing from so many games today. Yeah, I bought the anniversary stuff from the anniversary vendor. Thank you. I am, like, oof. You see it in Coffee Talk? Exactly! There are so many games that are overlooked because they aren't the, like, AAA games. But the thing is, what AAA games used to be was they were the best of the best. And it wasn't about the graphics, it was about the people behind it who were making the best games. But now we have games that are these AAA games that aren't the best of the best anymore. Not even close. Because they have been polluted by just like this culture of having to constantly go faster, make more money. And that's not what gamers are looking for. I'm happy to pay for games. And I'm happy to pay like a lot for games if needed. But I will way more happily pay for a game if it's worth it. And that's why I love a lot of smaller games, because you have small studios of people who really want to make something, and it's often clunky and it's clumsy and it doesn't look quite right, and sometimes the story could be done better, and often it's their first game. But their love for what they're doing, the story they're telling, shines through. And there is no reason these massive companies shouldn't be able to do that. And it's a shame that gaming has changed so much in my lifetime, that a game like this is out of the ordinary. This is the odd one out. This isn't the norm. That should be the norm, because gaming is an escape and we should all be able to have fun with it. Exactly, it's not what players want, it's what investors want. And it's a shame. Because, of course, we all want games to make money. We want developers to be paid. I want those who make my favorite games to gain boatloads of money from it. I want them to be rewarded for all their hard work and all the amazing stories they're giving. But by now, it's becoming such a rarity. And I think this game, Final Fantasy XIV, has given me the chance to see that MMOs can be good like that. They can be what WoW used to be. They can be like the games I played as a kid. And it just shows that still out there, even with all the corporations and all the issues in the gaming industry and all the frustration that's happening, these developers who love games are still out there. And I think when we find them, we should try to support them as much as we can. Because it's the only way we can really help them. Because the corporations won't. The investors definitely won't, because these aren't the people who make the most money. But they are the ones who deserve to make the most money. That's just a random rant. But I don't know. I think I've never been much for movies or TV. Gaming has always been my escape. And I wanted to remain my escape for the rest of my life. And I want to see all the wonderful things people make. And I definitely need to try out Coffee Talk, because it sounds like Coffee Talk is lovely. I've seen it on Steam. I haven't tried it yet, but I've seen it, and I quite enjoy all sorts of random games. I think this was lovely. I'm thinking about, in the future, I will probably try to stream event questlines, be they short or long, just to meet up and chat and have a little bit of fun. We don't get that much new content in Final Fantasy. Like, I get it with regularity, but not that much that I'm constantly, like, making streams with you guys. So I think from now, we should try doing these events with just random streams. So expect in the future, there might be some surprise streams again. I mean, Coffee Talk is just a lot of reading though. I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy is like 90% reading. but I am gonna go rest. I will die a lot tomorrow. I do have a second channel. I am playing Elden Ring on it. It is a lot of fun. I'm not absolutely terrible at it. I'm doing better than I ever thought. And it's one of those games you can see people cared about making it. And it's a very different game from what I usually play. So join me tomorrow on my other channel. Abe, could you throw a link in the chat? If you're watching this in the replay, you should be able to see it in the chat replay. Is also, if you check the description of the stream, there is a link there to all my links in one nice and tidy place. So just go check my Linktree and there you will find everything. But for now, thank you so much. Just so much for being with me. This was wonderful. Now I'm gonna go rest. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.